What's up? What's up? We back at it. Episode 2, Over the Hill. Dimitri out on paternity leave. Congratulations to him and the family. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mom. Sealy put his pinky up. What a dweeb. Y'all already know it's me, Jordan. We got Chris up top, which I mean he ain't never been. Oh, absolutely. Okay. I wide screened it, so now you up top. You never be above me, bum ass nigga. But we got friend of the show, Sealy, on today. What's going on, man?
Yep.
Not a response, but hey, man.
This nigga speaking sound effects.
You hear me? You got an 800 on his SATs, and you get a 750 for signing your name. So that's the kind of individual we're talking about, man.
Drew Carey jokes.
I gotta say so for the middle of the episode. All right, y'all. So we gonna jump right into it. NBA season is back. It's around the corner. It's here. It's things are happening. The Phoenix Suns are disappointing people.
That was crazy.
They lost to the 39ers. That don't even sound like a basketball team.
What's the significant for? Like I know what the 76ers, but what's
that's the average age of a roster because they clearly that's the team you go to when you haven't accepted it. You know what I'm saying? Like you've had 7 10-day contracts.
Oh, that's 7
I remember the Lakers picked up an old nigga on the 10 days. So I wonder what happened to him.
Exactly, he a 39er now. It almost sounds like a gang. But y'all catch any games so far?
I see clips of the Lakers game.
That nigga said, I see trees are green, skies are blue. Y'all take that bass out your voice.
Baritone ass nigga.
Nah, go ahead.
What you think of the Lakers?
I see Pat Beverly trying to, you know that's my guy. He was trying to run the offense. It looked a little, but they just got to, a couple more practices. They get it together. He ran into LeBron. It was nasty. It was nasty. I won't lie to you.
Couple more practices.
But this has been going on for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Relax. That's still, but now they got Pat Bev.
He ain't joking.
Say less.
He ain't joking.
That's little Draymond Green.
No. I watched the first half at least. They did mesh pretty well. Westbrook looked easier in his role. Anthony Davis was getting fed mostly. LeBron made like 1 field goal or something like that. But that's what the greats do. They step back.
Bev scored more than LeBron. So honestly,
LeBron had 1 more basket than me.
That nigga, he facilitating. He getting people involved. You know what that's like? Y'all ever play sports before?
That's what they got Pat Bev for.
Exactly. all I know is the claw is back, man. Kawhi is back like he never left. And Kawhi, he done stepped up his knee. He in interviews talking clearly, making jokes. It's weird. It's weird, like a natural charisma about him. Like, damn, nigga, you think you in your living room or something? You be in the press conference with the media, but man,
he didn't lose the dog. Probably lost his virginity.
Way to put it there. Man, but yeah, Kawhi back. Like you hear the cliche all the time. Oh, it's blank is good when it's back. Like college football is good when Texas is good and shit like that. USC, like NBA, Kawhi being, which it sucks to say because he's young, but Kawhi being healthy, the NBA is fun. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I
don't think he falls in that category.
Yeah, he do. Because last time he was healthy, he was almost in the finals, man. Almost. We gotta say that.
Who they lose to? They lost to the Nuggets. No, he wasn't healthy then, was he?
When they lost to the Suns, yeah. That's when he tore his ACL. He tore his ACL in that series.
Oh, so he really wasn't that healthy. Yeah, the year before that. Well,
don't recall.
Kawhi, it is something always missing with Kawhi because Kawhi clearly be showing he like the second best player in the world, and usually the first best player whenever you're on the court with anybody. Rather it was Giannis, who clearly the best player in the world, but when Kawhi on the court, that ain't the case.
Yeah, man. So like I said, Kawhi one of them dudes when he healthy. The NBA is fun, man.
Wait, so if Giannis and Kawhi on the court, you got Kawhi.
Yeah.
So y'all niggas is different.
Yeah.
What make you think? What
Giannis
make you think
must Kawhi.
No.
2019, son. That's all that matters, man.
2019, he said he was gonna guard Giannis. He guarded Giannis, shut his ass
down. 0-2 with a limp.
Mm-hmm. Shut him down.
But Giannis been working on it, you know what I mean? Giannis been working on it.
Nigga.
I mean, Giannis is the best player in the game.
Yes.
But that also come with him being durable too.
I think y'all sleeping on Giannis a little bit, but
we just called him the best player in the game.
Yeah, but you say the best until this nigga, so that would make Kawhi the best one.
Nah, because he's not durable. Best availability. Yeah.
We last episode we talked about, like, of course, the major awards, MVP, defensive player of the year, stuff like that. So we got a couple secondary ones. Most improved player of the year, which Ja Morant shouldn't have won. I still think Ja Morant that
we can debate.
We have talked about that, man. Most improved is a narrative-based trophy.
I'm happy you at the bottom just saying stupid shit. But go ahead.
He was the second pick of the draft. He was his path. Yeah, he was improving, but he was never like it was a basic trajectory. There's no. It's like you
see that's what we differ because people think top 3 picks, top 2 picks, progression ain't linear with them. We seen so many people fall off, not do as good. You get in the league, all right, now you in the league. You just the same as the 30th person. But it's a matter of progression. Some people progress, some people don't. Ja Morant progressed the best. That's why you get most improved.
There wasn't much to progress from. Like there was.
That's what I'm saying. He would have to jump leaps and bounds to make it to most improved because he's already so good. It's not like aesthetically he can't get so much better that he would fall in the most improved category.
And that's my thing. Like you got, you know, and he won championship, but you got like Jordan Poole went from being like the worst picking the draft and whatnot to being a key piece on the team. To I think he might be a candidate. But
so would you add somebody who be like don't get as much minutes, and then they start getting 20-some minutes a game? And now, obviously, production going to increase. Yeah, improvement come with it, but you're going to see the biggest jump there. Whereas a guy like Ja Morant, he was already good. Then he turned great with the same amount of minutes, time. Man. He had the same amount of minutes as he did before, and his production increased.
The energy of that award it's like a 6-man type award. They're not going to get after Ja. Because it's like if LeBron go with five points, like they not gonna give him most improved. Like that's for just like.
I'm not saying Ja ain't deserve it at all. He definitely a candidate, but I feel like I said, there are other names to where it made more sense. And if you give it to Ja, you can go back and say like there have been like 9-10 robberies probably that award. Who you got winning this year, Chris?
I think probably the easiest choice, Tyrese Halliburton. He finally got the whole season to himself. You good, sir?
It's Tyrese Halliburton.
He on Google right now. He said, man, ain't that the nigga who's selling the house in Melbourne? I'm gonna be real. That name don't even sound like it go together.
That's not a nigga name.
His first name and his last name is.
He looked like a Halliburton. There you go. He looked like a Halliburton.
That nigga got an English last name and a black first name.
He was supposed to be Thaddeus, and then his father did like the birth certificate.
I know what his wife looked like.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the Halliburton side, but he finally got
Halliburton. You know what color the Halliburton kids is? My bad.
he got a full season to himself. Finally, he had the half season with De'Aaron Fox. But when he got to the Pacers, he was averaging like 19-9. So
yeah.
You're
like
I think
9
now
points.
he
Say
knows
17, 5, and 9 on ad points.
I think.
He Googled
You just learned about that.
Yeah, it's right under his name.
They gonna disrespect me because he on Basketball Reference.
You hear me? I respect a freshly knowledgeable hater. That's
I got it right here.
He knows just enough to know he don't fuck with him like that.
Yeah.
He said his name. He sound like a cop that don't give niggas passes. I hate Tyrese
Halliburton. Yeah, he sounds like all lives matter. All lives should matter.
I got him.
We need to meet you, man, because the homie, he would have had somebody who would have made it more of a debate. I agree, Tyrese Halliburton. I also kind of like dark horse Keldon Johnson from the San Antonio Spurs.
He finna get all the shots, bro.
My boy DeJounte down in Atlanta, you know.
What they on the other scoring
Lonnie
options?
Walker the 7th or whatever the fuck they call him. I don't know how many Lonnie Walkers preceded him, but I know the next one ain't gonna be able to say my dad won a championship with the Lakers.
All right,
what the fuck is y'all saying?
See, he think we talking about Jefferson's character.
What sound like y'all cussing?
Didn't he get called a nigga by Archie Bunker?
So that was like, DeJounte Diop still play? I didn't know.
Ain't shit changed with Dimitri being substituted.
Yeah, they tag teaming on lack of knowledge right now.
Y'all slept on my pick.
Hold on.
Got a breakout season on air night.
Who?
LiAngelo Ball.
LiAngelo.
Man, shut up.
He can't improve from shit. He wasn't in the league.
He about to take your shift tomorrow. he ain't gonna be in the NBA for long.
I'll do LiAngelo like that, son. If he go from this game where he had nothing and then he ball out, he most improved.
No, ball out the league, nigga. That's what we gonna be saying.
Get ball out the league.
In the association, man. Give it you, man. You are the voice of the unsung or something. Pat Bell.
Yeah, like a long shot, boys.
But that would be impossible, though.
You're right.
He didn't play a season last year.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I mean,
it makes sense to him. Oh, 6 man of the year. We got.
Who did I have? Ah, damn. Hold on, let me go to my phone. Sorry, we was like a week off because the hurricane and everything.
Nigga, you live in Montana.
you live in Wisconsin.
You hear me?
Jordan electricity was off, not hurricane related.
Convenient excuse.
That was the first time water ran through his house, so he was happy with that. All right, 6 man.
What type of jazz hall is you recording in?
You see that, right?
Yeah, you got the old scat legends behind you.
Hey, that was funny, Jordan. Get a nigga his props.
It was. Funny,
I got Christian Wood.
Christian Wood?
Yeah.
Pause. You wild. Look what you got.
I got the backup center for the Mavericks.
Yeah. My bad, sir.
Christian Wood, man. Christian Wood, good player, odd career. Not really odd, but it's been interesting.
Yeah.
It's been interesting.
The only thing is he will have to buy into his role. I don't know if he will, because so far he is making it look like he don't want to. But if he buy into it, he clearly the best person off the bench.
Right.
Maybe behind Tyler Hero.
Yeah. He's that role ain't easy for a lot of people to grasp, especially now, like big man, you know what I'm saying? Forward. Like it feel like a thriving position. We had 2 back-to-back big man MVPs. I say like it was 2 different people, but 2 centers won an award. Yeah, he's young. He's young enough. I got Jordan Poole.
So,
playing. So
I was
feel
thinking
like
him.
That's a nigga on the Warriors.
Yeah, I feel like the Warriors going they're going far in the playoffs. Why don't you snap? You in the Jazz home?
Let's do an over under how many roaches gonna run past silly background.
It's a nigga by your shoulder with his mouth open. What kind of club are you in?
That's his uncle. That's his uncle reacting the first time.
All right, y'all. Let's
This nigga got a Black History glory hole. You nasty.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm cutting this shit out. Y'all gonna talk about y'all awards, bro? Please.
Where you at?
Yeah, right.
Let's get to it.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, yo, they should not do your thing. Set up.
Man, I think the Warriors are going far. Again.
Thank you.
I don't know why I bailed you out. I think the Warriors are going far again. I think Jordan, the Warriors organization don't really give you opportunity to do much but embrace the organization in your role. What? Dog, I'm like, yo, I'm mad I ain't think of that in like 2 months.
That shit was weak as hell.
How you gonna retro hate niggas?
That shit was weak. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, I think the Warriors go far again. I think Jordan Poole gonna embrace his role, and yeah, he's only gonna get better. They're not going to the finals because the Clippers is in the same conference, but you know how that go. But Coach of the Year, who you got, Kurt?
Man, hold on, you
Oh, man, go ahead.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
God,
go ahead and say Vernon Maxwell.
Patrick Aloysius Beverly.
How long? When do you know his middle name off the top of your head, or you just Googled it?
I don't know that it's Aloysius.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not gonna look it up. It's a nasty search.
This nigga the weakest statistician in the game.
You gonna come off the bench, give him 20. You give him 20 off the bench. Watch.
What if I told you start?
Oh shit! Well, then mind
we can tell you anything, and you just gonna accept it.
That's a fact. Steve Nash, man.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. By default, because man, not by his actual talent, but the Nets is gonna win 60 games this year. They're
not gonna give him that credit. He already got the he got the identity of a bad coach. I don't see it.
Nah, you got one. They'll let him redeem himself.
I think as much as which is funny because this dude started off as a bad coach to everybody, but I think Jason Kidd could probably get it.
I like it.
The award. He think we talk about him playing. Go ahead.
Who he play for?
Okay, the Nets still in it. All right.
Keith Van Horn about to get a double-double in the finals. Man, listen. Jason Kidd, it's crazy, because Jason Kidd was like, Jason Kidd had that reputation, like, okay, because the Bucks, the Nets, that reputation, stuck with him. I still laugh thinking about when he told, I can't remember who it was, to run into him with the cup of water because he had no timeout.
Was it Trevor Booker, maybe? I don't remember. Yeah,
I don't remember. But I just remember him clearly saying, "Hit me!" Like he he covered his mouth with nothing. But
I'ma drop the cup.
Yeah. But
who you say yet?
Who you think, Sealy?
Oh shit, I don't know.
He don't fuck with the front office shit.
Steve Kerr.
That's too copy.
That was it.
I hate that that's a generic, valid answer.
Because he is one of the best coaches in the game.
Yeah, that's the perspective you need. And the nigga that just walked by ESPN. Okay.
Did you just make your guess off of your TV being on?
Nigga said, speak of the devil.
That's Steve Kerr. All right.
Steve Kerr, I feel like every award is yours to lose. And sometimes not even lose. it's your award that you got to understand. We got to give to somebody else,
especially coach of the year.
Yeah.
Who would y'all say is the top 3 coaches in the game? You can exclude Popovich for legacy purposes.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
All time?
Not right now.
Part of me enjoys Popovich not winning right now.
Pop still coach. Okay.
This nigga. In the league, I don't know why I didn't say him. I was semi-trolling with Jason Kidd, but not Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. But Tyronn Lue is in there. Tyronn Lue, Steve Kerr. You caught me off guard. This is one of them where I feel like as soon as I say a name, somebody gonna say one that's easily better. Who you got top 3? No order.
I'll probably say Steve Kerr. Well, number 1 will probably be Eric Spoelstra, then Kerr, then Ty Lue. Silly, I ain't even finna bother.
No, don't do that. No, respect me.
Chuck Daly.
Give you Kerr, Nash. Shit, since you said Pop still at it, you know what I mean?
What make you think Steve Nash?
I mean, shit, he doing his thing out there in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Call it play.
He ain't no rapper. His coaching.
Nigga said his name ringing in the streets.
Listen, if you running plays in Brooklyn, yeah, I mean, you might got it.
All right, man.
Spoelstra is a good coach, and I used to think I used to not respect him when he had the 3rd greatest basketball player of all time, and Dwayne Wade now. Huh? You
got D Wade ranked highly.
Facts. But I thought he was just a clipboard dude that was fortunate, but his track record is pretty clean. He worked himself up from being a videotape guy to getting extorted by Udonis Haslem.
Yo, like who does Udonis know? He walked in on some shit.
He knows something.
He walked in on some shit.
He got an Epstein floppy disk in the cut in the Portuguese projects.
Like Pat Riley coming out of somewhere crazy, walked up on him, yo, dapped him up and walked away. He knew what it was.
Caught about Black History contract.
What you doing here?
He found out Pat Beverly supports EBT and threatened to expose him to his elitist friends.
That nigga silly ain't fucking with that.
He found out Pat Riley really a liberal. Now so we got all the predictions out the way. First team All NBA. Silly, who you got first team All NBA, man?
I need to. Every question direct to him first. You got to get that out the way. You looking for somebody to walk past the screen.
First team. What's the point of shit? Curry. Middleton. LeBron and KD in there somewhere, and then Embiid. That's a list, right?
He could have said Embiid or Embiid. He might be talking about Joel Embiid or Miles Bridges.
Both of them.
Chris Middleton.
That's the only shooting guard I can remember at the moment.
Chris, who you got?
I got Curry, Doncic, Giannis, LeBron.
I forgot Giannis. Damn.
Look at you. I think you underrating them. What you got on that? And I got Jokic at the center. I think probably if I guessed your list, Jordan, you probably got LeBron substituted out, but the same list.
I got Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant. Is given. Giannis, Yannilalupo is Dimitri might assume his name is pronounced.
That's just look, you ain't even done your worst yet, silly.
Right, he's still the 3rd best personality so far. My heart wanted to say Embiid but
Jokic sound like mine.
You know what I'm saying? Jokic.
Say your list sound like his.
Identical.
You know what I mean?
But I do think there's a chance that Embiid might be first team. Jamal Murray's back. Now with Jamal Murray being back, that ain't like Jokic stats are still how they look, but he got some help. He got his actual point guard there with him. Some numbers might decrease, but Joel Embiid
never got a first team All NBA, has he?
What happened?
Embiid never got a first team All NBA, did he?
Nah, last
because it's either he hurt or he. Nah, he was only second teams.
Yeah.
So yeah, this could be a chance. This could be his chance.
Second and third team is gonna be pretty interesting though, because it's again last year was kind of tough for a lot of people to come up with lists. There was some names that wasn't on there. I still can't remember off the top of my head who was on there, who wasn't. Like Jimmy Butler made it team.
He be sneaking on that. But you know they changed the positionings.
Yeah, So it was third team was Trey, Chris Paul, Cat, LeBron, Pascal, Siakam. You know what that is, Sealy?
Who? Pascal. Yeah, Toronto.
Damn, I see you, boy. Look at you improving.
All right. Who he played for? People's champ. Second team was Steph, Ja, Embiid, KD, and DeRozan. That team sounded like healthy. They could have been first team any other year. Like I just, given how numbers look, pretty good.
Never gonna be first team.
Then we had Luka, the white guy from Phoenix, Tevin Booker, I think they call him, Jokic, Jason Tatum, and Giannis. I don't think Tatum making it this year. I think Tatum might be third because I think LeBron coming for second team at worst.
I think this Tatum time, he probably gonna be. I think he's gonna probably be the best small forward out east this year. Shout out KD. KD, I'd rather take. In the
KD probably gonna be playing power forward anyway, nigga. Shut up.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Next thing.
You had Luka too. Yeah, that makes sense. That was one of the names. Was like, all right. So people tend to hold on to things past, present. In football, you got fans still talking about Cam Newton in 2015.
That's me.
And it came and went. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I still bringing up Iverson. How he did him.
Spoiler alert. Some shit people just need to let go in sports, whether it be narratives, accomplishments, whatever it is. Chris, what is something you think fans need to let go?
All right. Michael Beasley. We gotta stop. We gotta stop acting like he means something to the sport. He had a great first 3 seasons. That's who you had too?
Nah, but dog, my father will call me at 10 p.m. fresh off of work, like, man, if we just had Michael Beasley, dog, Kobe and the Lakers could have had. No, they couldn't have. No, they couldn't. They wasn't doing nothing. Go ahead, my fault.
He had a good first. I see. He had a good first 3 seasons, but after that, it's kind of like people say he can score one-on-one, like one-on-one in practice, 1 versus 1 nigga in front of him, nobody else behind him or around him.
It'd be the nigga that work at the gym.
Yeah, he like
his boss see him, you fired.
Because people always bring up he may have beat this nigga in practice, beat this nigga, but when he get on the court, he just not effective at all. Like scoring wise, he's not a good enough scorer on the NBA court to be productive enough to be trash at everything else he do. So let Michael Beasley go. It's not that he didn't find the right spot. He was on 30 different teams. He's just not who y'all thought he was gonna be.
And cool. To add to that, man, like this ain't like 2K. Like y'all gotta stop acting like because somebody performed a certain way in the practice that like the coach is gonna be like, let's sign Michael Beasley to ISO, slashing forward that he was at a gym in Compton. Like, no, man, he gonna go to a team and they gonna want him to be a veteran personality, which I wouldn't want Michael Beasley being no vet on my team. What is that? No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Seen a baller's life clip, and he wasn't really. They was acting like he wasn't really giving them nothing, like a slow Carmelo.
He still be slow against them niggas. Yeah, that's the damn problem.
Yeah, you weren't really giving them nothing. You just, you pulling up. You supposed to make it.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got stories about like, oh, Michael Beasley cooked this nigga in practice. Like, man, who gives a fuck, nigga? Cook your kids a meal at home.
I don't think niggas is giving Michael Beasley 100% at practice. He looked musty.
No, yeah, he the only nigga going hard. In practice.
Yeah, every stories. We just got it be a nigga in Air Max 95s on the court, dog. He ain't come to play basketball. Y'all said we need a body. He was on the treadmill outside. Like, come on.
He got up off the elliptical, got to it. It's cardio. You know what I'm saying? We do.
He guarding too much. His hamstring gonna lock up. Allen Iverson in 2001. Allen Iverson, great player. The truth is, people hold on to that because if you take, I hate being to take the thing away from guy, but to be honest, there's a lot of guys you take a year away from and their career ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's still what it is. If you take 2001 away from Allen Iverson, we have a conversation about him, and to which people wouldn't want to talk about. His whole thing is, oh, he took this team to the finals. Man, if you watch sports, you know, like we know there's certain names that we like to say, like, oh, he took Eric Snow to the finals and this, but he had a 6 man of the year.
Aaron McKee.
Yeah, he had Aaron McKee, who was 6 man of the year, scored like 16 points a game. He had Dikembe Mutombo, who in the finals was never a scorer.
Who else was on that list?
Dikembe Mutombo increased his scoring average by 5 points in the NBA finals against Shaq. So he had players who stepped up. He had one of the all-time greatest coaches in Larry Brown. It happened, and he lost.
They had most of the award winners on their team. Just about everybody won the award.
All right, who else was on that list? Hold on. Hey, you know what's fucked up? I was going to argue with you. Then you said 2001. That's the year I started watching Allen Iverson. So if I take away that year, I don't know that I start watching basketball.
We don't know if you're watching basketball now.
Exactly.
To be real, because I don't think you even pulling up. You ain't even pulling up the roster. You got a NBA Live 2001 loaded up. You just going through that motherfucker right now.
You about to blurt out when LeBron gonna bring a ring to Los Angeles?
That's what them said. Look who they was giving. They gave him Derek Coleman. Like Allen Iverson never really got a fair shake, man.
Yes, all right. Let's talk about how he made the finals.
Let's talk about. All right, cool. I'm glad you said this because this adds on to my point. He went to Denver. Nobody wants to talk about Denver. We got to talk about Denver. He went with one of the hot young scorers in the league, in Carmelo Anthony. He had Marcus Camby, who was Swatter. He had Kenyon Martin, who was Kenyon Martin. He had J.R. Smith, who at the time, J.R. Smith, it feel like when I remember being like I was like 13, 14. My sister looked at the commercial and said, "Oh, that's Dwayne Johnson." I said, "That's The Rock." You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith, he is Dwayne Johnson. The kid. J.R. Smith was a dunker back then. J.R. Smith is the nigga that came up with the behind the back dunk. Niggas keep doing these variations of. J.R. Smith was a high flyer and a shooter. And
that's what I was
every
watching.
Every time they played the Lakers, he tried his best to give Kobe work. You know what I'm saying? But he went out there and got swept. I think he won like one playoff game in Denver, and they traded a nigga for Chauncey Billups. I remember it because Chauncey Billups had an Adidas contract, and he used to wear red, white, and blue with the Pistons, and he got traded midweek for Iverson, and Adidas didn't have time to change his PEs, his play exclusives, so he was playing in baby blue and yellow jerseys with red, white, and blue sneakers for a week, and that used to annoy the out of me. But dog, and then they progressed.
You watching?
No, it bothered me so much.
Iverson,
and they made the Western Conference Finals. With Chauncey.
He went over there. He wasn't in his. Mental health is a thing. Ben Simmons took 3 years off. Ben Simmons took 3 years off. Yeah, Iverson, he went out there and played. He was upset. He still gave it his all.
He was just upset. Nigga was just mad. Nigga was mad he had a better opportunity.
So he did the same, like what you seen how Rondo did. He just went to Dallas and said, "Fuck y'all niggas." And Iverson ain't do that. You know what I mean? He stood tall, but he was just grunting. His mom went in. It'd be like
Iverson fans be throwing that season away like Jordan fans throw that Magic season away. We know what happened. You know you got to tuck. You ain't never see NBA TV air that Magic versus Bulls games, have you? Exactly.
I seen one time.
You keep that shit tucked.
But that shit ain't is it's one of them things where like they don't outright say, remember that time Jordan lost in the mid-90s? It's more of a
he came back.
Yeah, it's that good. Plus
even though he dropped 50 that year.
He ran into a young hot team.
They never really talk about when he
they keep that under wraps, bro.
But I say
really
this
part of the mythos.
Not to defend the greatest basketball player of all time, but I will say to take a season and come back with 17 games left in the next one, you still in shape from a different sport. It was his choice, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you play who's in front of you kind of thing. But he ran into a team whose camaraderie, teamwork, coaching, everything had his former teammate. That was a team, which is why on another episode we'll have a conversation about Shaq one day. But he just lost. He just lost. Sealy, you got anything you think fans need to let go?
No, I know Judge too. What a pick for the topic or what you were saying?
Yeah. Anything you think fans like a narrative or something you think fans need to let go of?
Wilt Chamberlain and them fake ass 100-point game.
All of them
got their point. All of the points.
All 6 of them.
He scored 50 points in the season against milkmen, niggas who when they start dribbling that dun 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 and then that starts like that's the era he was playing him. And shut up, Wilt Chamberlain.
I know Sealy believed for a fact the announcers start playing Harlem Globetrotters.
Then dribbling in circles. Then you the one black nigga out there for 17. So what else is you supposed to do? You the only nigga could dunk. This nigga Wilt Chamberlain.
I don't disrespect Wilt legacy, man. He played at his time. He maximized his plan. Ain't like he half-assed it. But yeah, all 12 of his 100-point games was
scam. It was TVs when he scored 100.
One of the funniest stats I ever seen was Wilt averaged 49 points a game one year. And it was 48 minutes.
48 minutes. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
They really playing with us right now.
Talking about what they was doing over there in Philly. They was cooking the books over there in Philly.
I told y'all, Wilt Chamberlain had a game, and somebody said, "Man, that nigga must have scored 100 or something," and they was like,
"You know what?" Matter of fact, they ain't even have a stat book. He held up a piece of paper that said 100. There wasn't no other numbers on there. Wasn't no tick marks.
And it was too perfect for a nigga that written that 1960 something. Your handwriting, they printed that
paper. Where was y'all counting?
Them niggas. Somebody said them niggas ain't won it. They said what? Wilt had 100. The reporter had a hearing aid. He wasn't wearing that day.
That paper was the stat sheet. That was the official stat sheet.
They said, "Well, how much % did you put in your game? 100." And they was like, "You know what? Hey, Steve, you record that game? Nah, wasn't rolling. Got it.
Yeah, too perfect. So 99 ended the other paper, and then it was 100 for this one across the whole paper.
Somebody almost got fired from the Philadelphia Tribune. They said, "Man, I need something." I need something.
Paper. He was like, "Yeah, I was counting on that." And like, fuck
he said, gas done went up to 24 cents a gallon, dog. Something got to give.
And Wilt Chamberlain scored 100. The team won 79 to 68.
He had to throw away his paper the first time. He had to make, you try to cheat and make it sound a little good. Chamberlain had to leave in the third quarter with a sprint. Nah, the nigga had 100 points. 22.
Squint in the background, you can see the jumbotron. 78.
Fun fact: Wilt Chamberlain wedding anniversary the same day he scored 100 points. Nigga, how you was in Venezuela on your honeymoon at the
all you
same
do
time?
is lie, bro. Nigga shutting it, but yo, I fucked 10,000 bitches and scored 100 points.
What's with these? Why the numbers divisible, nigga?
Yeah, that too, son. They all break down easily because you can't count. You big stupid.
That nigga only heard 2 numbers in his life: 150,000.
He just keep going up by 0. All right.
That nigga learned how to multiply by 10, and that became his motto.
But yeah, that
nigga was looking at the back of the composition books.
All of them. You fuck every bitch in America and play ball.
He got a house on 100,000 acres. Like, man, all right, we got it with these round numbers, dog.
Magic for 20 chicks and almost died.
Wilt Chamberlain don't even got kids.
He don't. Wilt Chamberlain got no kids.
All right, man.
That nigga silly, man. He said only took him 2 women.
Yeah. Hey, come on, bro. Early in the game, bro. 19, like that. You got to 10,000 women and they ain't slip up once. It ain't that many condoms in the world.
Public, so we saying it now. All 1,400-point Wilt Chamberlain.
It's all false. And the little book is a lie.
It's a lie. We it's funny.
Yo, I fucked all the chicks. No, you didn't.
It's funny you mentioned Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, one of the all jokes aside, like he like you said, he played in this era, he maximized potential. There's colored footage of him now, where you can see his athleticism. Like you can see some plays where it's like, dog, you sure that room 10 feet tall? Yeah, so a lot of he did influence a lot of people.
Put a lion in the dead cage, he gonna look athletic too.
Man, this nigga be like, he gonna look athletic.
He is a devoted Wilt Chamberlain hater. Like
yeah, bro. Don't lie to me.
You got 9/11 truthers and you got Wilt Chamberlain truthers. I know where you live. Probably
hey, y'all changed my ideas on a couple of things. I ain't gonna lie.
Changed mine on Wilt Chamberlain. You're like, damn, yo, fuck him.
He said the score was 79, 68.
His plus minus was something else that night.
Yeah, bro. No assists, bro.
They just added his points, rebound, assist up, and was like, "Fuck it."
That's right.
Nah, but he, like I said, Wilt Chamberlain definitely influenced a lot of players. Now there are, we did have a talk and said we wanted to come up with a list of the top 3 most influential / impactful people in NBA history. Chris, you kick it off. Who you got?
Number 1 is Jordan. I mean, you really got to say much. I mean, yeah, that's just to get that out the way. I don't know if y'all want me to go through the whole list or y'all just want to go 1-1-1, but yeah, it's just Jordan.
Yeah, I go. You go ahead, my fault.
He got his number retired with the Heat. He never played with the
Never played.
His shoes is Jordans. When somebody say somebody great at something, they say they the Jordan of something.
Right.
You're the Jordan of engineering.
One of the more influential people just in all the sports, for pop culture in general. A lot of things relate back to Jordans. That Michael trifecta is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember, like, I watched Vlad TV interviews, and he said, you can argue Michael Jordan is probably the most famous person alive.
Yeah, probably.
Like, even if you explain to somebody what the shoes are at that point, yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you go to any continent. Well, LeBron probably got Africa sold up with all the jerseys they sent over there.
I don't think
lose. They probably
LeBron got an aesthetic play.
LeBron is the king of Guadalajara, Mexico. He don't know.
They think he got 30 rings.
LeBron go to Mexico. The Sonora cartel is supplying him protection. He's been putting Miami Heat and Cleveland Cavaliers jerseys on their kids' backs for over 2 decades.
They kids walk around with a 2007 championship hat on.
You know, LeBron James do not know how many. He don't know that the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors are also a rivalry with Pee-wee soccer teams in
Yeah,
Venezuela.
that shit is true though.
They do that. I seen it on ABC one time. It was funny, but I was like, oh shit. They had I can't remember what year it was. I think it was the year the Lakers lost. I was like, you know what though? What's funny? That's still the Lakers. Like it's a kid walking around with a shirt with Kobe on it. Like that's pretty cool.
They might be worse. It's out the year the Heat lost to Dallas. I seen it was mad African kids because they had the championship already printed up. It was mad Heat championship shirts in Senegal.
That nigga platinum in Africa, bro. Yeah.
He like time out, but I don't know if y'all know Tashina Arnold, aka Pam from Martin, is like God in Brazil. Because in Brazil they don't have a lot of black TV shows except for Everybody Hates Chris. So
that's crazy.
She's like if you Google it, like she's like I love that shit. We got the same birthday. We both born in Queens. But yeah, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, not just because like you said, the shoe shit, the game style and everything, but Michael Jordan he's synonymous with winning. We could talk about Allen Iverson, we could talk about fashion. We can talk about a lot of guys and talk about their persona or the fight they brought into off the court stuff, civil rights, all that. We talk about Michael Jordan, it's about the ultimate goal. It's winning. He played well, he was flashy, he did all this shit, but
everything
won. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, one thing you can say about him that you can't say about everybody, a lot of his defining moments were winning. The flu game was one game away from him winning a championship, his fifth one. You know what I'm saying? The shot, the fadeaway, people hold their arms up. A lot of people who don't remember. He got the steal to lead up to that play. Scottie Pippen heard his back the first play of that game. You know what I'm saying? That shot, that crossover push off, everybody know. One of the most iconic moments of all time was a winning play. So yeah, number one is Michael Jordan easily. Who you got number two?
He was on that nigga Dick Heavy that whole segment, huh?
Yeah.
Calm down, bro.
5 minutes. All right, bro. All right, bro. We agree.
You prove.
God damn, bro.
All right, Shelly, who you got?
And when he was on the Wizards, all right, bro.
This nigga ain't stopped, man.
I got Jordan number one. That's an easy number one in NBA. Anybody?
You getting anxiety because the logo on my hat looked like the Puerto Rican flag?
Don't do that.
Yeah, because Silly got his ass beat one time. Audience,
see,
he got stomped out by Little Joker.
Baby Joker. Context.
Nah,
that's what's
we don't need context. You got your ass beat for 15 minutes. Smile and show the context.
Yeah. Now, so Jordan, right?
Jordan said everything he had to say about that nigga and more. So go ahead,
man, who
you
go.
Not yet, shit. Jordan my first one, so.
Oh, my fault.
No. You want me to go second?
No. You want me to go? Well, my second is Iverson. Will be number two. It's they changed the play style. Like even outside of everything about Jordan, he made like dunking and more energetic play the norm, and the generation after him tried to emulate. And then Iverson made the crossover kind of hip hop type thing cool. So just influence with Iverson would be number two.
All right, but you ain't got nothing to say on Iverson, Jordan. I know you ain't really.
No, you got.
Well, you said your piece earlier. I got Magic Johnson. The nigga literally revived the NBA. So I mean, that's him, and he influenced like every generation after him, and every generation after him was a great generation. It wasn't like Pete Maravich influencing a nigga in the 1960s. This is Magic. He was the first superstar across all brands. Yeah, I got it with Magic.
And he made niggas
I never seen much. Where are you seeing Magic influence in subsequent generations?
Nigga, the flashy pass.
Yeah,
everybody
looking for a unselfish player.
You like? What do you mean, Jason Williams? Who was Flashy Pass? It was the Flashy Pass one.
That's reverse racism, nigga.
This nigga.
It'd be that.
You skipped a few people. Get to white angles.
Well, I mean,
number 2 for me, I got LeBron James. I got LeBron James because
let's see if he gives LeBron the same 12 minutes he gave Jordan. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah. I mean, LeBron's there.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, man. Number 3. I say LeBron because in my number 3 is Magic. Just spoiler alert, but I say number 3 because
why y'all saying Magic?
I'll get to him in my next 18 minutes of explanation.
Hey, please don't bust Magic.
Hey yo.
Yo, bro, calm down.
Man, anyway, so LeBron James, because LeBron James is the most unselfish, dominant scorer we ever seen. I think, like that's one, but also personnel, organization based. Right now, like there always been, I'm pretty sure players have always thought about, teaming up or big threes, whatever you want to call it, and we could frown on it and whatnot, but influential is a non-biased word. It's very flexible. Whether you think it's a good influence or a bad influence, teams now, it's not out of the realm of possibility of 3 guys in their prime, 2 guys in their prime saying let's put this team together. You know what I'm saying? It's not
happen all the time. It's just the norm now. The team
it is. It's
build around it.
It's so much so that you got fans saying they can't wait till LeBron owns a team because he did it for so long. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got dudes now, and then his ventures off the court, his getting guys on his podcast. It's a lot you go into. Paul. But LeBron James is number 2, and I feel like that's a topic that it could honestly be its own episode because there's so many avenues of argument. I have him above Magic just because his is more. It's everything. It's on the court, off court. It's through his scoring. It's through his unselfishness. His shoe line. His philanthropy.
He's like to go back to the contract thing. He might be the only one. Well, yeah, the only one that he influenced niggas in his line, like in his generation with that like building a team yourself type shit. Like most of them niggas influence coming generations. Their generation was kind of hating, but he made niggas in his line fall in line, which is kind of different.
And standing up to the organization, you know.
Yeah.
I remember, and I hold it. And this is kind of why I'm not too lenient on him about losing in Cleveland those years, because I feel like shit. If you held out to get them niggas on your team or get them money, you can't complain about your help. But you know, if the rumor's true, he made sure Tristan Thompson got his money before he re-signed. If that's a valid thing, which I don't see out the realm possibility.
But he still built great teams. I think it just came down to it was the Warriors.
He built great on paper.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like, you can't complain about nigga personnel if he did everything to keep somebody there that you think could have, you know what I'm saying? There could have been somebody in this place that did a little better, contributed a little more. Who y'all got number 3? Sealy, what about you?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you something. Just double F. You think as a dominant player, LeBron was more dominant than Shaq?
Yeah. Because
I was just wondering. Shaq name popped in my. I don't really. It's not something I argue, but I just.
Shaq, the Shaq we care about. The Shaq. Well, we care his whole career, but Shaq dominated and won in a weak center era. And I said all the time, people like to talk about it because Shaq is a likable guy. LeBron won in the era where one day Jeremy Grant woke up and decided he was going to get some more minutes and average 25 points in the season. And it's like his 8th year.
You're right, like this nigga's.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially it's a wing era too. Like the last however many besides Steph Finals MVPs was wings. Andre Iguodala was a wing. That nigga won. So it's Kawhi.
Another player that we grew up had a different identity.
Yeah. And that's good. And that go into a 6-man conversation. But you done speaking on Jordan? I mean, not Jordan, LeBron.
Yeah, who number 3 for
Oh yeah,
you?
he was on the third one.
You went a while that time too. So I'm just, damn, nigga, is this Dick Ryan segment or is this short?
That was like his favorites. In the school, let me tell you.
All right, Silly, you went, man.
Let me see y'all bank accounts, you broke ass niggas. How about that, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
No, dude, they shut my shit down.
I got this 3. I got Julius Erving. I think like yeah, you look at him now, you still see traces of his game. Like I think he is far back as you go to see a modern game. You know what I mean? Like how people say you go to Rakim to see the first traces of modern rap. Like this is what Impact start. The next generations was the greatest generations, like the Magics and the Jordans and the Kobes and everything out there. That all comes from this nigga. He was like, and he came in 74, I think, something like that.
Was,
first person to dunk
James
from the
Brown to Michael Jackson.
Exactly. Yeah, good job, Silly. Man, I'm proud of you, bro. But he was the first nigga to dunk.
Proud of me.
But he was the first nigga to dunk from the free throw line, and people to this day still trying to get 50s with a weak ass free throw line dunk. I got Julius.
Yeah, so can we
stop
that? Like, can we put that in the stop shit?
Yeah, that should be on the let it go.
All of y'all can dunk from the like. You going to the Gatorade facility? Like these niggas was training at farms and shit. It was special then, bro. All of y'all can dunk.
And then they be going to put a jersey on. They be putting a special nigga jersey. The nigga ain't even dunk. They putting a jersey on from the nigga that fixed the printer in the front office. Like niggas need to let that go. Why do you have on a
Nate Robinson jersey, bro? Stop.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's 6 years older than you.
I said the nigga with a Rudy Fernandez jersey.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, see, that's nasty. You get out my tournament.
They need to let that go, just like Chris need to let go of that locket with Bonzi Wells in it. He's wearing around his neck. Like
all right, man. Wait for the talk about me.
So here we are. So Chris, you said number 3. Silly, we got number 3.
Are you in your hat like T.I. uncle? Number 3. You know what? I would change mine to LeBron after everything you said, but just to go for variety, my number 3 is gonna be Steph. I just think in the game, you the last person that really changed how the game is approached and played. That 3-point shit, everybody pulling up, they exploring how far they could get that shot off from. I think they're gonna end up putting in a 4-point line, and that's just off the back of stuff. They were talking about it. I mean, they were talking about it enough. They trying to innovate, so I think they're going to end up.
Who was Dave Folks now? Huh? I said, who was Dave Folks now?
Yeah, I mean, them.
Yeah, right.
Adam, the ball, Magneto, not Magneto, Xavier.
Adam the ball man. That's we call him. I disagree with both of you. Low income president.
Vegan David Stern.
Yeah, I think personally, number 3 is Magic Johnson.
Nigga, how you say you disagree with us and we got the same person?
No, nigga, because it's different placement, nigga. I know you don't know numbers. You know what I'm saying? So but you had him 2, I had him 3, nigga. But yeah, I just think Magic Johnson. I think everybody we name is probably on our list. Sealy don't know who Julius Erving is. You know,
nah, that was my first favorite player. I used to watch basketball a lot. I just don't watch the new shit now.
This
nigga that was your first. That was your first. What was
it? My first favorite. I mean, he wasn't playing no more, but like, you
done exposed yourself already.
What do you look like, nigga?
Nah, yeah, nigga, look what you asked. You're a grown man. What do you look like?
What do you look like, nigga?
I'm gonna sit here and describe. Nah, your dad, bro. I mean,
he got gray hair now, nigga. You lie. I caught you.
Motherfucker.
Look what you
right? You see that? Now,
R.I.P.
They always think they caught you.
But I think Magic Johnson. I think there's some good names. I think Steph Curry was close, but I feel like Steph influenced when you think about him, really is him taking the shots that he takes and whatnot. And you got players doing that, but Steph is the only one I think is consistently Steph. You might get other guys who will take a logo shot once a game, to where Steph might take 14 threes a game and 3 of them.
I think it's coming though. I think it's coming.
I haven't seen, like, think of the new players now, young players that came in. Who really doing it? Trey?
I think it's.
I feel like,
but see, this what like Steph influence really now taking off. It's younger niggas, so it wouldn't need like the niggas you talking about still influenced by LeBron. The niggas coming in now, LeBron's children. But Steph gonna have his generation soon.
I don't think LeBron got children.
Not really. I think they want him to.
Zion is LeBron's nephew.
Yeah, but that's just because genetically he.
Right.
Like,
he would be Kobe if he wanted every day and say, "I want to be LeBron."
Who?
But what's Giannis facilitating?
But see, the facilitation, like that's like basketball heads, that's part of LeBron's greatness. But like for niggas like want to play, they don't be thinking about facilitating. So, like,
also, actually, Zion don't play nothing.
Niggas want to win, like they want to.
Zion LeBron is really just he black. You know what I'm saying? It's just European marketing. But I think I think it never really left. But I feel like the poster is starting to reclaim its way.
It's coming back
because you got Anthony Edwards. Is like, come on now.
That's who I forget. Anthony Edwards. He jumping and jump again.
But what topic you got him?
Nah, just when I was talking about LeBron's children.
Oh,
like,
yeah. He probably Kobe's child too, man. I think all these young players is still on Kobe.
And that's the thing too. Like Kobe is not a guy. Like you see him a lot of finesse players. Kobe is more of a. I like his game. I was influenced to play basketball kind of thing. Whereas other guys are more of the way they played or things they did. It's hard to explain, but there's a thin wall that separates him from a lot of other guys. But like I said, I feel like
you can't mimic LeBron. You can't mimic LeBron.
No,
he's an athletic freak. You can do the fadeaways like Kobe and everything, footwork and all that. All that stupid ass fundamental stuff. You know,
I don't know that you can't mimic LeBron. It's not. It might like everybody can't, but the niggas of that stature, it's not that hard.
I'm sure it's not.
But it ain't too many people built like that.
Like I said, I just couldn't include Steph just because Steph's thing is mainly him. You know what I'm saying? That's a Steph thing. You like I say, you do see more guys want to take shots and whatnot, but nah, it's hard. I feel like more coaches would tell players you're not Steph before they'll tell a dude you can't be a high scoring, good rebounding facilitator.
I think that's what's blocked in the Steph influence in the league is they still got coaches. They still got coaches teaching them not to do that shit.
Steph is fortunate enough to have that coach who was a great 3-point shooter, and he was already endorsed and inherited something for him to improve towards. He knew like, all right, this is who he gonna be.
Yeah, but yeah, Magic, you up there?
Yeah,
you ain't finna give him.
Magic 30.
You ain't finna give Magic 30.
It's a nasty 30.
For real, we ain't gonna make fun of you this time. Go ahead.
Nah, just Magic. Like you say, the NBA. Ain't too many points that couldn't be made. Flashy passes off court. You know, he was the fur coat nigga that got him some attention.
He was the first businessman type nigga too. He had the
exactly. And LA, I'm sure, was always LA, but in a way, LA is synonymous with Magic to me. Like he's one of those names that when you say, like, you know, when players are free agents and they go places and they present them something, Magic is a name like you will play for the same team Magic played for. Like they'll put you in posters with Magics and graphics and shit like that. So yeah, I think Magic Johnson's number 3. All right, man. So we've been talking about the National Basketball Association, but sometimes I feel like it'd be the National Cornball Association. A lot of corny behavior by players on the court, off the court. I feel like we all despise corny shit. You know what I'm saying? What are some corny behaviors y'all think players need to stop? Y'all just despise. Sheila, you first, man.
Corny behavior.
Yeah,
I'll tell y'all mine because I know y'all probably thinking.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
You niggas ain't too bright. I'm over chip on the shoulder players. Like I'm over the dude. My nigga, you 6'3", you got drafted 3rd overall. The teams that picked before you needed a big man. What do you have a chip on your shoulder about? What do you pointing to your bicep after and ones for? Who are you mad at? Like what? Yeah, man, I play with a chip on my shoulder. I write down the names of everybody drafted. You averaged 9 points at Duke.
I respect people like Draymond and stuff. Cause like that drafted 2nd round pretty early. But like when Jalen Green was like, man, I was upset when Detroit didn't draft me. Nigga, that's Detroit.
That's the job. Exactly. You in Houston you probably better off. You wanted to get robbed, nigga? Yeah. Nigga mad he can't get pistol whipped in 20 below in December.
That's your boy Jimmy Butler.
Huh?
That's Jimmy Butler. He mad every day.
Jimmy,
you drive a Corvette to practice and you yelling at us, bro? Calm down.
Hey, I want to play
I'm wearing team sweats because I can't afford nothing else to the damn
yeah,
practice.
You supposed to be on Lamborghini, so you pulled back and he blocked me. Man.
What you mad about?
Yelling at us?
Like, nigga, this is what I had on yesterday.
That's me in the Ford Fusion, and you backed into it.
But that and man, the Instagram post, man, like just you not a rapper. What are you posting on Instagram for at the loss, nigga? You know what you could do? You could play better basketball in 2 nights. That's it. What are you posting mini men for? Because a nigga scored 28 and you had 25.
LeBron was nasty when he did the
what you like you supposed to hit him up like, dog, okay, we get it. Trae Young outscored you. He is not Homo that's gonna shoot you 9 times in your grandmother's yard. Like, stop. Come on, dog.
Hey, what LeBron had playing behind him, son?
When he was doing that. I think it was T Grizzly.
At $1 million house. Mad, bro. Look at the view, bro. You know the view on the other side of that phone. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Nigga shaking his head, bald like I'm coming back. Like, dog, your trophy case immaculate. Stop it.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. You still got your high school trophies in. And I remember the Hummer. I never forgot the Hummer. That's why I was never a big LeBron fan, because he got the Hummer and they let him keep it. And I was hating.
Keep hate alive. We got to bring hate back, man.
Yeah, I was mad.
I'm happy you brought up Jimmy Butler because that sparked something. I hate the players who talk about how they go to the gym 2 hours early.
Dog.
Like
the Kobe story.
Yeah, just that don't mean shit, bro.
It don't.
Most of the time, y'all go to the gym 2 hours early to stretch. One, y'all
ain't really sleep.
Putting in much. Yeah, it's like if
you Pat Beverly sleep at the gym.
Yeah, and he ain't much better than a nigga who don't do as much work in the league. So it's like, go ahead.
No, I'm saying tell the part where you got caught cheating. You got put out, nigga. It wasn't a decision.
Why you got a pillow on the bleachers?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell us that side of the story.
You the first one in, the last one out. Nigga, the loan sharks is out there every day. You better do your best to avoid them.
You ran off.
You didn't always have a supermax, nigga.
You trying to leave with the coach.
You hear me? Like, come on, man.
This nigga hide behind the coach.
Yeah, bro, you weren't even shooting the whole time. You dressed out with us. You just
like, I don't lead a gym till I make 10,000 jump shots.
Come on.
You was binge watching Netflix from 1 to 4 p.m.
And you know
who delays making those shots. Where are they
came
from?
Back for my wallet. So you had popcorn. I didn't even know the popcorn maker back there. You had popcorn.
Like, dude, yeah, I make 500 free throws. You still shooting 71%, dog. Like you should probably devote that free time to peace.
Go do something. Play with
your
kids.
Man, so they in there 3 hours early. Iverson pull up when there's 5 minutes left. Look over the playbook. They get to me and walk back out, and nobody could stop.
Iverson
Yo,
pull
but I
up in
was
the
there
wrong
5.
sneakers. Like, oh, I thought we was wearing the red jerseys. My fault, man.
And Lee, yo, I'll be right back. See, I had to
Come back.
game day.
Catch y'all Minnesota, nigga.
Keith Van Horn, like, I was there for 5. I'm still getting 4 minutes.
The thing is, it's not even the minutes that they got to look at the coach. They get there 2 hours early, and they see a nigga who ain't doing much being 1,000 times better than them. Like, it don't matter how many times you came in at 5 a.m, you ain't gonna be better than this 6-foot person.
Yeah, you're not
you 7'2".
Like Kobo said, he still trucked you at the rim.
Yeah, like it's just so. That's something I didn't even think about, but he the first one in, the last one out. Like, what does that matter?
You just in there scaring the janitor. All that goddamn squeaking and shit. He trying to clean.
He tore that same meniscus 3 times. He getting ice put on. The gym is where the trainer at. Like, you're not slick with your lingo.
Yeah, that's niggas be like, I did 3 a days, 2 a days. A lot of that shit just be massages,
right,
and stuff like that. Like,
bro,
nah.
And you insensitive because Wallace the janitor gotta leave. He can't leave till you done. He gotta mop that spot. You miss him every time.
Niggas be in paternity suits. They girl call him a deadbeat, and they bragging about spending 1,000 hours in the gym every week. Nigga, take care of your son. He got muscular dystrophy, dog. You with the Make-A-Wish kid, your son out here. You making 46 layups.
Why it take you so long to get to 10,000?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Why that number?
That's also a part of it. Like, how long did it take you to get to 10,000? Niggas left at 5, you still there at 10,001. All right, bro, you wildin'.
Yeah, because if I'm at 10,000, I gotta get 20.
You make 10,000 shots on 22%. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, come on, you 10,000 for 30,000, bro.
That's the old Chamberlain numbers. Yeah, that's what I got. Silly.
I forgot. Oh, nah, okay. Well, he kind of touched on it, but that James Harden shit, son. The nigga James Harden said, "Yo, I can't pass up the opportunity to be with Lil Baby, though. Why y'all get millions of dollars and then become rappers? And you was never a rapper. You weren't that guy in high school.
That nigga said, fuck Kazam.
This nigga said, yo, I can't pass up that opportunity. You have a family that eat off this basketball thing, bro. Why is you at a Little Baby house at 3 a.m. and then going to practice and you high?
They be tricking on rappers too. That's weird. Why you giving a rapper a stack of money for his birthday?
It's tax write-offs, son. That's what them rappers is.
They be giving them niggas girlfriend gifts.
But them rappers, they don't even make
Baby gave him 200. He's a ball player. His contract is lucrative.
Like he make like 50 times more than Lil Baby. And
he make
like
more.
Give him something sentimental or something, bro.
These niggas be sugar homeboys.
Sugar
homeboys. You got money, yo. You know, because I can't say it because you might not be able to post it, but I'll tell you what's happening.
What's happening?
I ain't gonna, man. You know what's happening. You know what's happening.
Them niggas is sugar pals.
I'll tell you what they is. It's sugar somewhere. I can't pass up this opportunity. Oh, you like crazy. Him?
Yeah,
you like him. That's different, but you like him. Okay.
You're like, yo, nigga pull up a Lamborghini Urus with it. Be like, yeah, I got his favorite color fabric stitched inside. Like, no, that's real romantic of you.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. So as soon as he said, yo, I can't pass up this opportunity. Yeah, okay, yeah. He in town. I know what's up. One of them in town. Okay. I be having that one of them texting.
That nigga said I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Gave that nigga a souffle. Like, nigga, what you on right now?
I'll tell you what he gave him.
No, man, nigga. No. Little Baby opened up that case with the Audemir in it and blushed. Like, what? Come on, dog.
But why y'all niggas giving your mans these extravagant and he rich? He can buy one.
He can buy one. He introduced you to the person that sell it.
Y'all both own this club. Why
you put a bow on the car you bought him?
And then niggas get a wife $10,000 and they ain't even take a picture of it. You know she had to take a picture. Look what he got me.
The post be sad as shit. I elbowed her in
It's
the chest
four
in
angles.
2016 because I wasn't a man yet.
They edited
she
it.
stuck
They
by
put
my
music
side.
on it. Before they post, they put music on it. It's 4 angles. Are you giving your man's something nice? Right.
And then
Out
you
in Atlanta.
post the picture with the sepia filter of y'all cheesing together.
You met him last year. He just got traded to that team.
Yeah.
Why y'all niggas doing a boomerang?
No, like when you get traded, he gonna do the same thing with the guy you get traded for.
Son,
it depends on the city. Drake, if he go to New York, it's Fivio.
I never saw Drake give Kawhi a high five. Why is Lil Baby not even from Philly? He not from Philly. He not from Houston. He's not from none of these cities. But every time he come through, Jane Harden got pull up. Yeah, I know.
They got Tinder for rapper homies.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is.
No.
Exactly what it is.
I said they shook a homeboys. He said they shook something.
Tank full of
we never get the deal, dog.
Don't do that. I ain't say it. I mean, I know it's a tank full of
man. We signed to the streets.
No. What you doing? Insinuating.
Hey, look.
Hey man, I don't got much else this week. Y'all got anything I want to add?
Sugar homeboy.
Y'all ever seen Jane hit the? Y'all ever seen Jane Harden girlfriend? All right. Shit, y'all have a good night. I gotta go pick my girlfriend up. And I can't miss this opportunity. Be 100% honest with y'all, man. Y'all boy have a good one.
Hey, that was Over the Hill, episode 2. Y'all be safe.